When you've had a little bit of time to get to know the city, the club, get to build a bit of a squad, work with the players, still happy with that decision not to be the new Gary Neville?
Yeah, no, I've come in and really enjoyed obviously having a pre-season with the team. Settled here, obviously in my home here, so yeah, really enjoyed it. And now, over the last couple of weeks, you're looking forward to obviously the first game of the season, so really excited for that game to come.
Where does that hunger come from to keep kind of challenging yourself, to keep kind of putting your neck on the line?
I think it's what I've known my whole life is football, and obviously since a young child, it's what I've done, what I've done on a daily basis. So really, the last few months from January till May was the longest I've ever had off, and yeah, it was strange. It was, you miss it, you want to be back involved in it. It was also obviously time for me to reflect on what happened at Birmingham City, and you know, as soon as this role came up and you know we started speaking, it was something which I really wanted.
You mentioned Birmingham. How do you reflect on those few games?
Yeah, no, disappointing. I think ultimately results weren't good enough. The plan was always to go in on a long-term plan, which obviously wasn't to be. So I think, yeah, really disappointed with how that ended. Would have at least liked a transfer window as well. But and anyway, listen, I've moved on from that. I think it's, looking back, probably the timing wasn't great from both myself and the club's point of view. This is my fourth job now as manager, so I've gained quite a bit of experience over the last few years, good and bad, which I feel like I'm in the best possible place to go and manage Plymouth. So yeah, I feel ready for this challenge. Big season for us to try and improve on what we've done last season. But I've been really pleased with everyone at the club, and the players who've come in have helped us as well. So
this time though, you've had a pre-season, you've had a transfer window, you've been able to shape it a little bit. How big an advantage is that? How big a difference is that? Yeah,
of course, you have time to give your ideas to the players of how you want to play, to your squad, which players you feel can help the team, and signing players in, and also players leaving the football club as well. So we feel it's been a good pre-season for us. We've managed to do that quite well, and but ultimately we've all been gearing up for this first game of the season, so really excited for the game Sunday, and you can already feel the buzz around the city. Owners have been fantastic. The whole club has been really refreshing, actually, coming into the football club and having a strong idea of where the club want to go, having a way the club work, a philosophy of how the club work and how they have worked, and not moving too far away from that has been really refreshing.
What does success look like then this season?
Yeah, we obviously have our targets we want to reach. We want to certainly improve on last season, but it's not just this season. We've got a plan over the next few years of where we want to get to as a club.
It's exciting to be able to say that, because it's basically been firefighting so far, hasn't it, in your managerial career? But to have a vision and a plan beyond kind of like scrambling through the next weekend.
Yeah, no, of course, and I think more importantly we're realistic. We understand it's going to be very difficult for us to go and win the championship. We understand that we've got realistic goals, and we know where we can get to over the next few years, and we keep improving gradually, and we will reach the targets we want to get to.
The new season being prepared, pitch being mowed, lick of paint going on here and there. Does all that kind of new season stuff still get you excited in the same way it will have done when you were a kid, when you were a fan, when you were a young player?
Yeah, of course, and I think what's a little bit different here as well is because we're here every day, we're at the stadium every day, and you know, over the last few weeks you're coming in and you're looking at the pitch, and you know, 2 weeks ago you're looking thinking this isn't going to be ready. But the groundsmen have done a great job to get it almost ready now, and so yeah, we're seeing little improvements every day to the pitch, to the stadium, which is important, and I think ultimately to get the fans back in here and get playing here. Obviously my first time as Argyle manager, and I think it's going to be a special moment.